Positioned right on the San Francisco Bay. We're live from beautiful AT&T Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Arizona find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Ty Blach is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now is John Jay, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two and two.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Popped him up. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Blach stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Nope. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Pitch to take.
Just underway here in San Francisco. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got that average up over 340 now. 27 homers and an RBI count right at the century mark, 100. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Marte moving to his left makes the play, 1 away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Joe Panik, previously against Cole Hamels, batting .500, 5 for 10. First offering on its way. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big leagues.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Panic, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Echeverria is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Pollock is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
So stepping in, Steven Souza. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2-0, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2.
Ground ball left side, taken in by Longoria, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Echeverria now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. That's popped up. Coming on is McCutcheon, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Evan Longoria, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Evan Longoria.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria's there. And there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Pence playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Jeff Mathis. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a strike. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Hamels. And the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Third inning, no score to this point. Misses, ball 2.
2-2 now.
Popped him up. Longoria over to his right, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Knee high slider that he takes a look at. Fastball that just misses inside. Two out, nobody on. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Justin O'Connor. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Justin O'Connor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two and 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. So striding in, Ty Blach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hey. 2-2. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bounce it to the left side. Escobar has it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hamels peers in. First pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Still 0-0. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Breaking ball in for a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Popped up. Longoria over to his left. 1 out.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Thompson.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball, somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Penny. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Joe Penny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 28 on the season, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hamels into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Echeverria brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup in for a strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready now, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Paul Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, John Jay. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 0-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Bell. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Hunter Pence. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Justin O'Connor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 10 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Sam Dyson will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 49, Sam Dyson.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 one more time. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. On the ground to third. Longoria's there to second for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll be back in standing up. Pollock, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Jackson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jackson.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Panic. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Swinging a looper to left. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in San Francisco, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Will Smith will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And the 2-1. Missed with a slider.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in once again, Jeff Mathis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Paul Hamels, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
Striding into the box, John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jay has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Oh, 1 here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-1 to count. 1-1 home now to Crawford. And there he goes towards second. Bounce it to the left side, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Kelby Tomlinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Swing and a liner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hamels comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In his career, Jackson hits a little over the 270 mark. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sick.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Joe Panic, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Escobar is over to take a look at it. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 3 runs already home here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 4 and the D-backs 1. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And he misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this dude.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
.30 pitch. Is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Popped him up. Coming on is McCutcheon, but he won't get there. It falls in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. grounded. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the eighth. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Melanson. Now batting, Georgia, Adaini Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 4. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he takes a called strike 2. Looped out towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Comes into play here at 273. No home runs as of yet. 10 RBIs. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Knuckles into the zone for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This one's flared out toward left. Hence there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 4. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. Hats off to that one.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Pollock. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley, batting at an even .400. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Derek Law enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, John Jay, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Jay behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding in, Eduardo Escobar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And it's 1-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Brad Boxberger is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading off for the Judges
Task
here,
ahead here is this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Boxberger, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
How about it? Catcher, Justin O'Connor.
Stepping in, Justin O'Connor. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. The win would belong to Jorge De La Rosa, barring any late sudden turnaround. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Arizona posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jorge De La Rosa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brad Boxberger records the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Winning pitcher is Jorge De La Rosa. His record is now 4-1. The save to Brad Boxberger is 38. The loss goes to Hunter Strickland. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,005.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Seattle Mariners completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. The Nationals got 18 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-6. The Chicago Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Michael Wacha got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 2-0. The Miami Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-2. Matt Davidson had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3, helping lead the White Sox over the Yankees 8-1. The Blue Jays stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-2. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-5. The Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-3. Kendall Graveman earned win number 7 this season as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.